was going to be ridiculous. And people are going to do that again. And the other interesting thing about AR is if you have AR, you have to have local compute because you need high frame rate. You need to be able to render all kinds of crazy stuff like right there, like, within 2 feet of your body. Yeah, which means I think all the cloud computing stuff totally going to happen, absolutely going to be a thing. But we're not going to transition fully to, thin client. But yeah, those would be my 2 predictions. Local compute never goes away.
There's over
AR
100,000 people watching
displaces mobile.
this currently go on.
100%.
It's insane.
So on a long enough horizon, how are we going to get ready for that? we got it's, like the
it's a great question, and I think the answer is like we already are. Like I don't think what's going to happen is there's going to be a whole new slew of games that can only happen in AR. I mean, there's definitely going to be some, but I think in a lot of cases what's going to happen is people are going to throw away their TV and have a way bigger TV, or they're going to go to a totally virtual space that has a bigger, screen, and they might play some tabletop or strategy games in a different way. But I think people are always going to be playing first-person shooters, with some kind of input device on like a virtual, window in their visual field. And so I think a bunch of the stuff that we're great at doesn't, get tipped over by this.
Thing we're great at. All right, so let's go all the way back. Bungie games, someday. Not the company's still there, but I think a lot about my life through the lens of what would go on my tombstone. I just do. I think it's like completely busted. I don't think it's like a thing a normal, like reasonably sane human being would do. But I think it's a simple way of summarizing your existence, and it's the acknowledgement that these existences sometimes come to an end. The question I want to ask is about Bungie's epitaph. What is that simple distillation of what Bungie is? The tombstone-worthy distillation.
I was on the 271 coming back across the bridge home, one night on the bus, and these 2 guys in front of me were talking, at first about college. Like they were older, but they'd obviously like gone to college together, and I think they worked together. And at some point they started talking about Halo, and I think it was Halo 2 for them. And they weren't really talking about how much Halo meant to them. They were talking about, and they weren't really talking about how much they meant to each other, but that's what they were doing, is they were sharing those stories of, where they were and what they were doing and how they were feeling. And
2 minutes can calm down.
That moment, that's like still keeping me going. I mean, that might fuel me for the rest of my life. And it's not the only time that's happened, but you get a few of those, and that's all I want. It's just people sharing memories in an experience that wouldn't have existed without you bleeding buckets of blood into the whatever code or design or something like that. That's what 2 people having an experience that they wouldn't have had if you hadn't created what you created. Like that's, I don't know, that's what matters to me.
We're done.
Well said.
Let the hype train begin, boys.
Let the hype train begin. Let's go.
Got my yogurt. I'm ready.
Oh my god.
So fucking ready for this, boys.
There's sweat. Yo, it's sweat.
Yeah. BB should be coming up here any second. No.
I don't know how people said this past year content was underwhelming in any capacity.
It really wasn't.
So awesome. Scarrow. Yeah, he is. Just watched one of his streams the other day when he was trying to sell Atheon. He did not sound like he was having fun.
They didn't even show us CB. What?
Run. Godspeed, little doodle. Run.
CB was in that.
They skipped over him. Wow.
Oh.
Alright, yo.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Watch them brick roll us.
Let's go.
Welcome, Guardians. This year, we're celebrating our journey with you. Whether you joined us 30 years ago,
I remember that ball,
or if it
dude.
just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is
Remember that
full
ball, dude, from
of
all the way back
Destiny
in D1.
fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission.
How was Menage?
Push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are committed to delivering the best mission content that you can play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
And this shows through in the passion that we see for Destiny 2. Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players. And it continues to grow faster than we ever could have predicted.
That's awesome.
We're grateful to be a part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes, at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's a huge honor representing such an incredible team and introducing the next chapter of Destiny 2. So,
I want all of it.
Without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
Shut the fuck up.
You mute mics if you're gonna be geeking the fuck out.
Truth is a funny thing. Does it live in the world or in the mind? Is it constant or can it be bent? Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no greater power. Tell me, little lights, what is your truth now?
Release date till February 22nd.
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she's finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light and darkness is way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in The Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and we're supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely, and we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. Let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Savathun's Throne World. This is an uncharted wonderland of secrets and lies. It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic light-blessed world. She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark, swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to create.
So she's gonna put me in a Genji too as soon as I land on
And
there.
Throne Worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, We have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
They have their own ghost. Okay.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
Gameplay?
What?
Savathun, the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx,
Yeah, I killed that bitch.
Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
I have secrets now, goddammit.
What the? Are you serious, dude? That was a fucking glaive, guys. It's a fucking glaive, dude. Yo, you have to avoid blade barrages. What? Fuck.
I cannot wait to reach out and just crush a Hive Ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined
Did y'all
by
see
the
the
light for
Hive
so
auto
long.
rifle?
This is
But-
uncharted
Yeah.
territory for us. I mean, we're in
I hope we can get that fucking Hive armor.
It's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power.
Oh, there it is, the glaive.
Yeah, dude.
I love this.
Did it just shoot?
Yeah, it did. It shot,
This
dude.
is new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee
You
weapon,
can break
and
it
it is
apart.
such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
That combo is cool.
The glaive feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast.
So cool.
It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
Yo, dude, that's like the fucking sword from Ruby.
Now let's talk about how you're going to get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not going to find one
Hold
roaming
up.
around the throne
What?
world. Your first glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes. Weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Weapon crafting is coming to the game.
Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part
What?
of the Destiny Pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid Chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now,
So
this
is
is a
it only a few
combat-focused
guns that you can
crafting and
weapon
progression
craft?
system.
Who cares, dude?
The more you use
Beginning
those
of it.
weapons, the more objectives you complete with them,
my
the more you
God,
level them
what
up,
the
and the more
fuck?
powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's
Those
just a
look
ton
good.
of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add
There you go,
more
Ken.
craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's
make
talk
it.
about the Witch Queen campaign.
I love how they're running around with the raid armor.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
Boy, I can
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to
gonna
storm
be
a
a
castle or
nightmare
just
in
go
this
straight into the
fucking
depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you.
The raid?
So, in addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder
Okay.
And respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch.
Nice.
Every boss is a worthy adversary.
So we get
It's gonna hurt. You might tap out. But if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of destiny.
Oh, goodness.
And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition.
Oh, shit!
To go up on the shelf.
No fucking way! No fucking way!
I'm buying that shit. I'm buying it.
No! Dude, it looks fucking clean as shit!
Take my fucking money.
That looks pretty cool.
That looks clean.
Oh my god. That is gonna be...
What? Wow, that was so cool.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there, too.
Was it a speaker? Those are the hero items.
That was the music box, cause she...
that we've ever done.
I think...
Collector's editions.
No, it's not, alright. It's just a little platform. It looks like the fucking music box they got sent.
The worlds that we built.
What's with the dials
And
on the side?
Actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
Cool.
We got a puzzle with that shit too. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like the Cryptolith lure.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
Never mind.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
The Sundial one.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion.
Oh,
the
no.
Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall.
What?
The final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga. Destiny 2, the final shape.
Hey.
It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that ride starts with Season of the Lost. Not only is it the prologue to the
Holy
Witch Queen,
shit.
it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
Really?
Fucking let's get it!
We are to survive the coming storm. The shower and the dream
That hunter cloak is sexy.
United.
That's a cool shot.
We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system.
A tale of two queens.
The Witch Queen is no
Oh,
less
she
dangerous
hot.
now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have.
Yes, they're bringing back the Ascendant Plane. Yes!
Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane and guide my people back to
6
me.
players.
We get to use the ship for the rain.
Enter the Shattered Realm.
There is a malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian.
Bro, is that a new dungeon?
New exotic quest, AGER'S.
AGER'S Scepter? It's the fucking fusion trace rifle thing they were talking about!
It's a
Linear.
That's a linear fusion rifle. Crossplay. Yeah, boys.
Yeah, let's go.
Six Spectral Blades in a raid. Osiris, fuck you.
The loss.
With them, I can save us all.
Oh.
Oh my god.
February.
6 months.
6 months.
What we got?
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world with your guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season.
Light subclass update.
One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses. Every
Fucking
season
yes.
of Destiny 2. We're adding
In year
aspects
5?
and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass.
Light
that goes
aspects?
live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Wrath, has reemerged
Who the
and has
fuck thought of
Guardians
that
and
name?
Mara in her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mars' lost covenant.
Did you see that hand cannon? That looked really cool.
And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
The time is at hand. The beacons shine bright and the ley lines are set in place.
It's an ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming.
That's a
including
180
suite
hand cannon.
of legendary
It's a 180.
stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
Let's go, we're getting more.
New GL?
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics. And Season of Lost features one once intended for Aldrin.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Trials.
Let's take a moment to talk about Trials. So Trials of Osiris is the endgame aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to
down.
soft launch the anti-cheat software
BattleEye?
when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also,
Yeah, they announced
you'll be
that
able
like a
to
week ago,
matchmake with
Flame.
groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself.
Yeah,
And
I'm pretty
we
sure we had a whole
powerful
conversation about it.
to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons.
Yeah,
and
they already
four-star
announced
in the
that like at the beginning of
We're
last season.
shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot.
I don't
Instead,
play
winning
Trials, so
rounds of
yay,
matches
continuing to
will allow
not
you
play
to earn some
Trials.
rewards. But going forward hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Alright, so the next chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marasov and learn the mystic art
can't
of
even play on
Wayfinding.
PC
I'm
yet.
so excited crossplay is going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world,
just play on
playing
console till
together.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
30th anniversary event. Oh gosh. Halo? Crossover? Is it gonna be real?
It might be. It might be. We can just hope. That fucking music.
Oh, I remember this trailer.
Bree, do you remember this?
Original intro cinematic.
The original cinematic for Destiny 2 with the astronauts discovering the Traveler on Mars.
They made an anime. What the fuck?
God, that's so cheap.
Bungie's done a lot of work over the years, man.
They have.
Yeah.
How far they've come. For the memories.
For the memories?
Do you remember the memories?
The fucking music. This fucking music.
My fire team.
Oh my god.
I remember the first like.
Never got to experience this.
Man, this shit was so fun.
I never got to experience it.
So fun, dude.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in need, it's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America. And our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
we don't just stop with
Yeah,
the games
fuck
that we
racism.
make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Can't deny that they've been doing like, oh my god.
They've done a lot.
We're live!
Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun. It's awesome to have you here.
Damn, Deej. That was a long time ago.
This game is gonna single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
Oh, you know it.
Destroy my social life. I can't wait.
83,000 people watching this right now.
It's awesome.
83,000, damn.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Huh? What the fuck? What a transition.
What a transition.
See, kid. Going for one last ride, baby.
The soundtrack.
Oh, I fucking love that dance.
That's some great cosplay.
It is.
That transition was clean.
Damn. Halo 3, Cushy, all the fucking good. Where we back, Cushy?
Let's go. Oh my.
Come on, this is cool.
Oh, that.
That was a fucking cool transition.
Anyone want a hug?
Anybody want a hug?
Hugs?
Hugs?
No.
Fuck
How do you
yeah,
follow that?
Bungie.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
30 years, and I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session, and as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun.
LAN parties.
And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this
No
we're
way.
launching the Bungie
It's actually
30th
real.
anniversary celebration in Destiny 2. Free for all players, the 30th anniversary celebration will offer a new 6-player match-made activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th anniversary pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the Fabled
A new dungeon, boys.
Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting
Holy
new
shit.
Storm-inspired armor set.
What?
Seeing weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Fair. And even has the Conmord sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack
Fuck
allows
yeah,
you
Bungie.
of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration and marathon. But the dungeon
Bro, they're putting Halo armor in
crown
this?
jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic.
That was the security helmet from Halo.
Long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
Cushy, do you remember unlocking that? You had Galahorn in D2?
Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive
Oh, so
rewards during the
so they
Bungie
really did
30th
it.
anniversary
Oh.
celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create
Oh my god, can
functional,
you get a real life
dark-firing
Galahorn?
Yo, alright, everybody, we each gotta get a Nerf blaster, and we're gonna have a giant firefight when we meet up. It's happening. I didn't think this shit was gonna be fucking real! What the hell?
Yo, the toaster.
I'm so excited!
30 years.
It's incredible. I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon.
I think that was. I think that was that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Destiny.
My god, this
7
looks
years of
so
Destiny.
good.
It's
Oh my god.
So excited. You know, we have a lot
You
of
tell
really
him,
cool
Parker.
stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But I mean, what do we have? We have
Oh my-
Fallen Captain statue, which is
I
incredible.
can't fucking believe that shit.
Celestial Night.
Look at the Celestial Nighthawk, dude!
It looks so good.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate
Bruh.
not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Ace,
And
last
it definitely
word.
gives you the feels.
And we're getting fucking Gallahorn and D2.
Oh my god, them booties.
Yo, you Tims, let's get it.
I want the toaster.
God, that is a cool statue.
No, of course it cannot turn off.
Thank you for being on this journey with us.
Shut up and take my money, Bungie.
30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign, the glaive, and a year full of updates to all our life-based subclasses.
I see it.
I could see that.
Coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival.
Bro, I can't wait to get a new
front and
melee
center of the
weapon.
Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the Final Shape, and beyond.
And beyond.
And the Witch Queen's gonna kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
Another?
This means going forward,
Yo!
Tell me which one it is.
There will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content.
Do you guys want to know the 2 that they're choosing between?
In 2022,
And Wrath of the Machine are the 2 choices.
It's gonna be King's Fall.
Every week,
What?
new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest.
I'm fucking geeking the hell out right now.
From the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
Master fucking deep
We
stuff,
hope
boys.
that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2.
Holy shit.
Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny.
Ooh,
Crossplay
booga.
is
Ooga
live
booga.
on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
Fucking fat boner, Bungie. Fat fucking throbbing boner for that shit. That is fucking sick, dude.
Wait, hold on. I can't comprehend what the fuck I just heard. So we're getting 3 dungeons.
3 dungeons in the span of a year.
Reprised raid, a Halo, and other game anniversary event.
New raid.
Destiny 2 has 280,000 viewers on Twitch.
Dude.
The most viewed game right now.
Prepare for what is inevitable.
Destiny's a dead game.
I know, right?
Dude, that glaive looks sick. That wombo combo, you fucking stab him, hit him in the butt end of it, and smack him again.
Thank you. No. You, Bungie.
Thank us, dude. Thank you for that shit. Fucking badass, dude. Let's go.
Hold on, let's comprehend what the fuck we just heard.
Okay.
So, the
Hold up.
30th anniversary, we are getting a new dungeon, 3 new weapons, Ayus Luna, 1,000-Yard Stare, and Gallahorn. And then when Witch Queen comes out, we're also getting 2 more dungeons.
Witch Queen raid.
The raid. Reprise raid.
Damn.
Can y'all comprehend about how much content we're getting next year?
That's insane.
Like, how much content is
kinda missed a
happening?
lot of
Oh
this
my
shit.
god, that number. It's dropping now, but.
Yeah.
160,000 people.
Wow.
A lot of people.
Holy shit. Yeah. Rating the fit 10 out of 10. Yeah, Parker, right, dude? Fucking Gallahorn, like Halo crossover event, like what?
Oh
The
my
fuck?
God.
We were all joking about Gallahorn coming back eventually, but
Okay. We're gonna go back. Let's. I'm taking us back.
Let's
So.
think about how much content we are getting. Just pause. We're getting Witch Queen.
holy
4
shit.
seasons, 2 dungeons within those 4 seasons, reprised raid within those 4 seasons.
Can we go back to the weapons that are coming back?
Okay, can you go back to Gallahorn, please?
Hold on.
I wanna see my Ice Luna.
I want to see that 1,000-Yard Stare.
This. The weapon crafting.
But Flame, you gotta skip more forward. You gotta go see
I know.
the 1,000-Yard Stare.
I know.
That is a lot of
Bro,
content
this,
we're getting.
Oh, just give me my Galahorn already.
Yo, this is a dead game, right? There's no content, right?
Yeah, well, where the fuck's the content? Come on. Well, where'd it go? What's the content doing?
I cannot wait to try out that fucking new exotic fusion rifle. Like, what?
Yo, did you guys just... Okay, did anybody else hear this?
Did we hear what? I don't have your stream pulled up, so...
Yeah. You want flame stream
Winning.
up. I still have Nelza.
Winning rounds instead of games will give us loot and trials.
That's
big.
I think everybody's saying that. Shut up and take my money.
Them, I can save us all.
Who is this them that she's referring to? Perhaps with them I can save us all? The Techians?
Dares of Eternity.
Seasons have gone through massive transformation.
I have a feeling it's in reference to whoever the Lost are.
That puts your guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The
Damn.
days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season.
Weapon, Ship and Sparrow, Universal
One of the changes
Order.
I'm most excited
Helmet
about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen
Okay, so the Void subclass is the only one that's going to be getting aspects off the bat.
It starts off with
That armor
Marsov's
set
return
looks
to the Dreaming
beautiful.
City, and with her return, all the awoken technology
The dungeon
comes alive.
armor set looks beautiful.
But the Hive God of War, Zebu
The Hive
reemerged.
set looks fucking ridiculous.
And her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mars' lost covenant of witches before Zebu can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
It is 1,000 yards there. It is. Oh, that looks good.
It's an ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the
Hold up,
power
what'd she
to
say?
uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
Claymore.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
The armor
Damn.
makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is
The
complete
armor
without
looks
new
really
exotics,
clean.
And Season of Lost features one once intended for Aldrin.
Are they just doing
Let's take a moment
maintenance
to
now?
talk about Trials. So
Yeah.
Trials
Yeah.
of Osiris is the in-game aspirational PvP activity and
As
more
soon
popular
as he
than ever.
said that.
Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking.
Genuinely, I kinda can't.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the
Look at
anti-cheat
it.
software when Trials goes live
And
on
it's
September
already
10th.
beauty.
So clean
Also,
and
you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give
Yeah,
all
it's coming
players the
back, bro.
opportunity to earn some of the
Oh
best
my
Yeah,
weapons
so
and coolest armor
Trials
in the
might
game.
actually be
That's
worth
right.
playing
We're
now.
shifting away from winning matches
Yeah,
as a primary way to
honestly.
earn loot, and instead
On
winning
September
individual rounds
10th.
and completing matches
No,
will allow you to
why
earn
should
some
still
rewards.
be
But going
hackers?
flawless hasn't changed.
There still
so
will
if
be.
you want to flex those PvP skills, the flawless
Yeah,
chest
well,
will
obviously
still
there's gonna be
the only place
hackers.
to
It's a
earn
free-to-play
extra
game, but at least they're
and unique
taking steps in the
cosmetics.
right direction. They're adding anti-cheat and they're
So the next
bringing
chapter in
software,
Destiny begins
cheat
right
so,
after the stream with
cheat
Season of
software
Lost.
developers to
God,
court.
good
So
Gallahorn, I'm gonna shoot
and
that
learn
shit
the
at
mystic
you.
art of Wayfinder.
We all meet
I'm
up
so
and shoot
excited
each other with
Crossplay is
it.
going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform
More on
from
that soon.
all over the world, playing together.
what, guys? What weapon are we gonna turn Savathun into?
We turn orcs and all of them into Touch of Malice, so what are we gonna turn it
What are we turning Savathun into, boys? Bro, I can't believe that they're actually doing this crossover event. That's fucking insane.
That, for real, for their 30th anniversary?
I don't know, what do you mean by crossover event?
We add one of Savathun's toes to our glaive.
Oh my god. That dude. Oh my god, that was a lot to take in.
That's a lot of
That was
That's good to know. They're invested. They're
they
going
really are.
balls deep. They are not giving up on Destiny, and it's awesome.
We got got the next expansion name after Lightfall.
Shit, people fucking sit here and say Destiny 1 was a fucking great game. Look at where Destiny 2 is headed, dude.
Destiny 2 is going so much better.
It's going
Either Wrath
Started off in such a bad place, but look at where it's at now.
Itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in
Who's
need.
the Pope?
I don't know.
It's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America, and our intention is to
Who's
do
the
better
Pope?
and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be
Good
a part of
question.
that social change. Fuck
Damn.
racism.
We don't
Might be a
just stop
bot.
with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to
Yo,
give
are we
back
gonna
in an
do
even greater
DPS testing when the glaive
capacity
comes out?
that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Gonna have to.
Yeah, we're going to do DPS testing when Gallahorn comes out.
You better think that I am.
You guys believe that?
The Pope? It's probably one of Dragon's friends.
Mr. Gravity just posted a picture of a hamlet. And
You're lagging for some reason, Cushy. I couldn't understand you anyway. I don't know if it was lag or if it was just the volume of this.
I don't know. The connection.
Well, DLC.
I'm stopping the stream now. But
All
like,
we have to do is wait.
Yeah, gotta wait for that damn friggin'.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with Flame. I'm gonna stop the stream for now and try to see if I can get this bitch pre-ordered and stuff like that and all that fun stuff. Start the stream back up once the servers are back up and stuff like that. Thanks for everybody that did stop by and stuff, and we'll be streaming again probably like an hour or so. But thanks. Don't forget to check out the Twitch channel, Next Gen Now, and yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to sub.